Hi, I'm Ophelia, I'm a tarot reader and a certified Reiki master. Someone has a strong desire for you. I'm just gonna say it straight. Someone has a strong desire for you and you're the only one that they want. They have this willingness to get to know you better and to even understand you, because I see that there's a difference between the two of you, culture difference and maybe even upbringing and age difference. So take whatever resonates. This could apply to anyone or any way how your situation is. Before I begin or continue with this channel messages and reading, I would like to invite you on the 5-5 portal. It's on May 5th. It's an activation ceremony. It's awakening the powerful shift within you. You can shift from your old life or old version of you to a new version that you want to. It could be a version where you are already living your dream life, or you have all your desires met, the person that you want to be with and the person you also want to become. I need to adjust the light. I think that's better. That's too bright. I don't edit my videos. I just like it the way it is, natural. So let's continue, because your messages are coming through as someone's already thinking about you right now. There's a person who you always visit their mind frequently, every day. There's no day that goes by without you visiting their mind. All they could think about is you. But it's not an unhealthy of like cannot stop thinking about you, but it's more of a you are always on their mind. They're very curious of what you do, or they think about you with care and they send their love, even if they're not reaching out or they haven't really messaged you or talked to you. It's their energy. It's very sincere. 222 on the timer. You might feel like you're left out in the cold, or you just think that this person doesn't really care about you, but in reality is they are dealing with something that they thought that they've neglected in the past, or it could be them working out on their childhood trauma, or I hear neglect. They may have been neglected by their parents and now they're working towards healing themselves, or they're working on it. They're working on that trauma or that pain or something that they never got when they were younger, and now you see that they're also parenting themselves, or their parents never really parented them the way they needed, so they may be going through it. It's like they have to pick up or be responsible for something, and that doesn't mean that they don't care about you. It's just there's something that they need to prioritize right now, and you are 333 on the timer. You are a priority as well. It's more of like they need to this is their season to work on whatever it is that they're working on, but that doesn't mean that they're neglecting you. It's so this card, so I let go. It feels like you've been neglected or not. It's just there's something that they need to fix first in order for the two of you to live a better life. I see that they're also healing something that they need to heal, or they're working on something that they need to work on, so that in the future, because I see you having kids together, like, or they feel that they're safe. Their inner child feels safe around you, and you're their safe space. You bring them peace and calmness, and know that you're the one that they could trust. And this person, if you have the feminine energy, if you resonate with the feminine energy, you feel like you can look up to them and feel inspired or feel safe. The masculine here is very masculine but gentle. They know how to take care of the feminine. they may also have traits where they could, sometimes they feel frustrated to express their emotions, but when it comes to you, they know that you can handle their emotions well, and that they just trust you. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, sometimes they're very blunt with their words. Sometimes it could be not cutthroat, but you know how blunt it is, that they could just throw it out there without a care. And sometimes they may say things that it should have been thought of well before they said it. Especially if they're masculine, they don't really think, like whenever they say something, it could be harsh or it's just unusual. And whoever's the masculine, they're very blunt. They're also very creative with the things that they say, and there's this part to them where they're kind of like, I don't know, silly, and sometimes so stupid with the things that they say. And sometimes they don't mean to offend anyone. Okay, sometimes the things that they say could be offensive, but they're just very expressive and they're just speaking their truth. And for the feminine, you're very sensitive or very in tune or in touch with your emotions. You allow yourself to feel, or you just feel a lot. But I've seen that you are also, it's very evolved. It's not like both of your energies are evolved. And for the masculine who's very blunt or can be offensive, they also know how to explain it better, or they could also, and they could just reflect back to it again and they're like, oh, I said that, or they could explain it. And I don't know, it's just, it doesn't really, it sounds offensive, but then you're just like, okay, this is the type of person they are. And for the feminine, you have been through phases in your life where you would just cry and don't know why, but now you're just allowing yourself to feel, or you are okay to feel your emotions and you understand them, you observe them, but you don't let your emotions consume you anymore, but you don't run away from them. There's a lot of growth between the two of you as individuals, and I see that you have been through like those versions where weren't evolved yet, but now you're evolved. But in the past, it has been extreme and you felt like no one could even understand you. But both of you, I saw a tower here. Both of you are also learning how to understand each other, because when both of you, just keep saying both of you, when both of you come together, there are parts from the past, the versions that you two weren't evolved yet, still rises up or shows up, but it's also healing, because it's just purging those bits from the past. Like in this connection, both of you are healing what the remaining bits that still needs to be healed, and both of you are growing within this connection and as individuals. And I'm also seeing that you two could develop more of a healthy conversation or communication. And there's some gaps in communication here, but it's getting there. You just need to encourage each other to communicate what the other one's going through, or you also need some understanding. Sometimes one doesn't have the capacity to say everything, and like communication, I know it's very important in a connection, but there are times that it needs to be encouraged, or one weren't able to learn that in the past, and you're both learning along the way. There's still a lot to learn, but both of you are very open to understanding each other and opening yourself to one another. This connection is there's a lot of growth, especially when you're dealing with someone that you're in contact with, or you're in a connection with. You're both very in and committed to growing together and having that patience with one another and just allowing yourself to grow, but communicate it as well. Communication is very important, and communication is very encouraged here. I see them, they're your soulmate, but they're getting there. The more that you communicate, the more that they will also evolve into feeling in tune with their emotions, because right now this person, the masculine, is very logical. They don't really attend to their emotions, but the more that you understand each other and more patience, 11 at the timer, the more there's patience with one another, this person is going to evolve into being available when it comes to their emotions, even with themselves and with you and with this connection. Yeah, I just want to affirm that with you. And yeah, a lot of healing, a lot of learning as well. It's a healthy connection, and know what you want. Just state it, whatever it is. That's another message that may resonate with you. So I'm gonna leave it there. If this resonated with you, like and subscribe to let me know, and comment something that you're grateful for today. I always like to say that because gratitude is equivalent to abundance, and that's how you elevate your energy. Again, if you want to join the 5-5 portal, I invite you. It's pay what feels good. So if you haven't signed up yet, it's linked in the description. Comment an apple emoji, and just, you know what to do. It's right there. It's very easy. It's straight to the point how you can join. And yeah, time to shift into the life that you want, and let's stay connected. I have my links below. I have my Instagram and TikTok. Thank you for being here. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye.